everyone, this is Blue Thunder Fan Racing, and this is a PWRL Sony IndyCar series. Welcome to the World Center of Racing. We are at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's about time. It's about time that Indianapolis 500 race weekend has come. This is the practice session for the Indianapolis 500. Well, we got our camera centered on the first guy to come out. That is Inman J. As we watch them go by, as we watch them, let's talk about our different drivers. Here's Inman J. Well, this is the first time I've ever seen this series. Was the first time I've ever seen him, and he's done a remarkably good job. He's gotten some good runs, and he got most notably got the pole at Portland. Like a very good driver. Inman J is a very good driver, and he's gonna set in the first lap, but that was not at full speed. Now he's at full speed, and he is flying around this track. Speeds in these Indy cars are the speeds in these open wheel cars are very high. This is a 10-minute practice session, and we got some. I remember there being a 55 car. Oh, who could this be? Well, since this is the biggest race weekend of the season, I decided to do something special. I decided to put in 4 one-off drivers. If you don't know who one-off drivers are, they're people who are attempting just a certain event. There are 4 one-off drivers. This is the first of them, Stino Simonetta from Japan. He is a Japanese GT driver, and he has experience with open wheel race cars. And he has hit the fastest lap. Looking at the other, let's take a quick look at the other one-offs. Here's Alonso Fabia of Italy. He is driving the only Ferrari. He's driving a new chassis, the Ferrari, and he's looking very good. He is the second quickest lap. Let's turn on the leaderboard. Next one-off we're looking at is Ray Krager. He is an American GT racer and the well-known driver in the Pro Street Racing Series. Krager looking to do some stuff. And the last one is Connor Atwood, Australian Formula XP driver. Obviously he has a ton of open wheel experience. Now we're done with that. Let's go to the person who is number 1. That is Stino Simonetta. Oh, well, not anymore. Now number 1 is Zachary Robinson. Let's get an insight of Zachary Robinson. Zachary Robinson got his PWRL career off to a rough start, as there's now Rhett Yates on top of the leaderboard. He had a lot of trouble. With his career. Was involved in a lot of wrecks and stuff, but as of recent, he's really started to turn his season and all 3 series around. Robinson is in the top 10 points in this series. He's in the top 5 in points in the Retro Series, and he's been starting to turn his Truck Series season around, doing a great job. New driver number 1 is Maxwell Beatty in the 023 car, drafting off of Stino Simonetta. Here's Maxwell Beatty. He signed up for my original series, which is no longer on YouTube. It was called the Mountain Dew Cup Series, and although Maxwell Beatty himself wasn't necessarily that great, his brother James was very fast. Tony Blazer is now on number 1. Another change. Brendan Bain, now Joseph Clark. Drivers, this is a very competitive practice session. Drivers are trying to get their setups down, and well, this is working out pretty good. Joseph Clark, this guy has a lot of talent. Joseph Clark He has 2 wins in the Budweiser Retro Series. He's picked up 2 wins in the underfunded Chuck Little 19 car, and he's in the top 10 in points. Great season from that series. Well, although he has not done very good in the Truck Series, the IndyCar Series here, he's done very well in too. He got the pole for New York. He's been very consistent, and then he finally got his first win of the season at Virginia. Joseph Clark will be a championship contender. In fact, I think he might be the points leader, but I can't recall correctly. Points leader is either Joseph Clark or Ryan Acosta. My memory just doesn't serve me right. Looking for the field here. Oh, here's Kyle Sosnowski. He is... Oh, wow, he's 42nd. Something is wrong with that car. Yeah, he's a full 10th off of Daniel Hummel. Something is wrong with that 66 car. He needs to get a setup down fast. As Zachary Robinson behind him is slowing down, he's heading towards pit road. As got 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in this session. Ooh, here's Todd Nathan. I would love to talk about Todd Nathan. He's really shocked me. I was not expecting much out of him since he's driving for Dale Coyne, but he has done a great job on these road courses. Well, actually, no, he's just done a great job in general. He's had a few bumps here and there, but it's really overall been a great season for Todd Nathan. Really surprised me. New driver on number 1. Ryan Acosta. The driver who I believe is the points leader, as he's coming up on Richard Johnson. Hell, don't get me started on Richard Johnson's season. And, whoa. Man, that new chassis is just not working. The Honda... That is a unique chassis. That is the Honda chassis. Almost the whole field is using Delaras. Almost the whole field is using Delaras. A lot of the one-offs, all the one-offs except for Connor Atwood and... However, all the one-offs except, like, Connor Atwood's... Looking at the one-offs, Connor Atwood uses a Delara, but Dino Simonetta and Ray Krager are using the Honda as well. And of course, Alonso Fabia is using a unique chassis, the Ferrari, and that is not working. It's 36. Here's Rob Thomas. He's caused a lot of controversy in the PWRL. He's really caused a lot of controversy in my series. He seems to have a quite honestly seems to have a problem with making making contact with race cars. He really seems to have issues with that. Of course, Rob Thomas suffered a 1-race suspension in the PWRL UPS Truck Series. As we have, and we now have 1.5 minutes remaining. Well, here's Ryan Acosta. Ryan Acosta is the only PWRL series that Ryan Acosta is in, but he's certainly one of the top drivers in it. Acosta puts together some very, very strong performances in this car. He has 2 wins to his name, Spa and Texas. Spa was really thanks to his pit crew, but Texas, that was all him. Well, the pit crew helped him a little, but with that good pit stop, but Ryan Acosta's driving got him that win. Acosta is very fast. I don't have very good memory right now. I don't remember if he's the points leader. I think he is. The points leader is either Ryan Acosta or Joseph Clark. Speaking of Joseph Clark, he's right behind Acosta on the leaderboard. And as we got only a little bit to go, let's check in with Ryan Acosta's teammates. Here's Taylor Acosta, one of his sisters. Taylor Acosta has had some really bad luck. Taylor Acosta won every race that she got the pole for. She would have 2 wins to her name. She's a very good driver, and she's had a lot of tough breaks. Says, oh, there's been a wreck. And the session is finishing up. But drivers will be given some 40 seconds to finish their current laps. Will Ryan Acosta be the quickest? But there has been a wreck. We'll take a look at that after the session's ended. Nobody wants to bring out a backup car, especially due to the special kind of qualifying that we're gonna have. I am not gonna get in depth with that. You'll just have to wait for pole day, which it's either gonna be today or tomorrow. I'm not really sure. All right, few seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1, and we are done. Practice has shut. Practice is done. Here's a look at. We'll take a look. Well, oh wait. Well, we'll take a look at your results. Well, we'll take a look at your results once I completely forgot the wreck. We'll take a look at the results once the standings. Once we see what that wreck was. Oh, that looks like it's KV Racing Technology car. Oh no! Don't tell me that was M&J. That was it was M&J. Well, let's see what happened here. M&J. Oh, got Alonso Fabia there. M&J slides up into Dion Scott. You did not see him coming, and they made contact. He spins and he hits the wall. Not much else there. So that's all. Let's take a look at our standings. Ryan Acosta is the quickest. Second is Joseph Clark. Third is Acosta's teammate Brandon Bain. Fourth, Rob Thomas. Fifth, Tony Blazer. Looking good for him. Sixth is Mackenzie Hopkins. Seventh, Dion Scott. Eighth, Thomas Mikacook. Ninth, Emilio Navarre. And 10th is Tyler Manson. The highest ranked of the one-off drivers is in 11th with Stino Simonetta of Japan. 12th is Kevin Ulrich. 13th is Zachary Robinson. 14th is Mark Mikacook. 15th is Hunter Xanders. 16th is Barney Ward. My bad. 17th, Max Skinner. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Max Skinner has recovered from his injuries. He is back this week. I've never talked about him though. He is 17th. 18th is Maxwell Vady. 19th, Brett Yates. 20th is Zach Buchanan. Not surprised about that. 11th is Aaron Williams. It's a wonder that he wasn't injured in Vancouver. 22nd is Mason Wood. 23rd, last week's winner, Jasmine Acosta. 24th is Taylor Acosta. 25th, Todd Nathan. 26th is his brother Jack Nathan. 27th is the Italian Alonso Fabia and his unique chassis, the Ferrari. And 28th is M&J, who you saw go for a little spin. Well, Ray Krager is 29th. Chris Rickenbaugh is 30th. 31st is Daniel Culp. 32nd, Ben Lord. 33rd, Tio Bain. 34th is Garrett Norden. 35th, Jeffrey Finguy. 36th is Hannah Smith. 37th is Connor Atwood. Not good for him. 38th, Richard Johnson. 39th, Jason Marshall. 40th, Daniel Hummel. 41st, Kyle Sosnowski. And 42nd is Max Mikacook. Well, that's all we got for Indianapolis 500 practice. Be sure to stick around though, because either later today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow, it's going to be Indianapolis 500 pole qualifying, and we're going to see who can get the pole. Well, you've been watching a production of the Pro World Racing League, where real racing happens. See you next time.